There you go. Something good tonight.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Now a look at the stats for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Castle, Webb out there with Wembanyama. And it's the dude, and it's Dennis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Nuggets, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Hawkins is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. 2 of the dominant teams, Greg, out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And, Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason, and I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight.
Here's the dude. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard is going to light up.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So it's the Spurs now after the Nuggets pick up 2. Here's Castle. That one falls.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
The Nuggets on offense. Pass to Hawkins. There's a screen by Murray. For 3, San Antonio with the rebound. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them one game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And the turnover again by Denver. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The dude passes to Webb. Here's the dude. He's covered by Murray. Back to Webb. Pass to the dude. Spurs working the ball around now. To the middle. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Murray outside. And here's Jokic. Wembanyama with the rebound. Pass to Webb. To the inside. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, the dude.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now, a look at the top scoring point guards this season. And you look at the dude leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Exactly. It's just not his ability to distribute the basketball. I mean, it's the scoring punch that he provides as well. That's, to me, what makes him special as a dual-threat point guard.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Wembanyama. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Drains it from beyond the arc. Castle's got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. Pass to the dude. Wembanyama outside. Just 5 to shoot. And another basket for San Antonio.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Gordon from outside. Rebounded by Dennis.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
And San Antonio has possession. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Here's the dude. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Jokic. Scoreless thus far. To the right side. Fader on the way. Reb pulls it in.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. Traps in the tray. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Jones checked in for Denver. Denver with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
This one for three, and the basket by Castle. He's got 8.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
It's good from long range.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's the dude, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here is Hawkins. Nothing on the board. Outside Gordon. From past the arc. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Hawkins. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Knocks it loose. Out to the right wing. Here's Castle. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Brooklyn put on a show. He added 29 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Gordon. Still without a basket. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. A different look for Denver. McGee, he's checked in for Jokic. Grant Williams comes in for Gordon. And Shepard subbed in for Hawkins. The Spurs also with the sub. Valentine's checked in. Murray, good.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to the dude. From outside, off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Gary.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Shepard after the basket by San Antonio. Murray left side. Sinks the triple. Murray's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Denver.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him, and just has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Snatched up. 24 seconds left to play in the first. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from the dude. OG Anunoby's checked in for Murray. And San Antonio with the change here too. Sohan's checked in. Both free throws good from the dude. The Nuggets trail by 19. Here's Shepard. Still yet to score. Pass to McGee. Over Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for San Antonio?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
Anunoby out there with Williams. Then it's Jones. Then there's McGee. And it's Shepard in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Jones, the pass to McGee. Inside. And there's Shepard on the assist by McGee. Shepard's got his first 2 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Free throw good from the dude. San Antonio making a switch here. Webb's checked in. That one misses. The Nuggets trail by 20. Anunoby with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. McGee the pass to Anunoby. Here's Shepard. 6 to shoot. Jones, that's for 2. Rebound, San Antonio.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
The dude fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they got to bring the double team on him.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. That free throw good from the dude. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside, Jones. Over to the left wing. Now here is McGee. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the...
Right here.
Pass to the dude.
Help! Help!
And Benyama outside. Here's the dude. Outside for Wembenyama. Over Murray. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And that's now 7 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
The Nuggets with another miss. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Valentine, and it's San Antonio with another.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. Now here's Gordon. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Murray, good.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
San Antonio leading by 23. Here's the dude. It's hauled in by Jokic. Anunoby outside. Pass to Jokic. Hawkins kicks to Jokic. Offline with his 3. San Antonio's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Murray down low. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And the basket by Dennis. Dennis has got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the San Antonio Spurs.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points inside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it would play out that way.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Denver shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Webb, the dude out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Dennis in at the 5, down low. The dude passes to Webb. Basket good. Webb's got 8.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Murray, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Murray. Shoots from 12, and he gets the jumper to drop. Murray's got 23 points.
You know, he's really capable from the mid-range, and I think the more Murray shoots from there, the more of a threat he'll be, and the more well-rounded offensively he'll be.
And the basket by Castle.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's the dude. Boom, he jams it straight down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Outside Gordon. Murray for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Dennis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And once the acceleration for Murray hits you, he's gone.
Pass to Dennis. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Now here's Gordon. Back to Murray. And the layup falls. Murray's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Anunoby. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anunoby's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Murray scanning the floor. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it back. Pass to Webb. Drills the 3-pointer. 11 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Gordon. Anunoby passes to Murray. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
And that one's good, the dude.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
It's Hawkins on the wing. Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. To the paint. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Victor Wembanyama.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. McGee comes in for Jokic, and Jones subbed in for Hawkins. And San Antonio also making a switch. Valentine's checked in for Webb. McGee's shot is off. Here's the dude. He's covered by Murray.
Right here.
Pass to the dude. Valentine kicks to Vassell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. The kick out to Anunoby. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Anunoby's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nuggets. And he drives in. The dude passes to Valentine. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Valentine's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Jones. He has 5. Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to the dude. In the corner, Sohan with it. It's Vassell on the wing. Here's the dude, guarded by McGee. The dude misses. Denver's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Jones the pass to Murray. And it's McGee atop the key. 5 to shoot. The 3. Murray, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Now a moment to see the numbers for the dude. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Grant Williams is checked in for the Nuggets. Shepard comes in for OG Anunoby. Here's Murray inside. Pass to Shepard. Lets the three fly. Here's the dude. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Now here's Murray. He's got 34. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Murray's got 36.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
The Nuggets shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. All alone. And Denver again with the bucket.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And that one's good. The dude. The dude's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Murray outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets here. D'ing him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling him.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Vassell. Hasn't made one yet. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Denver. They're right in third place now.
And right now for the Spurs,
They had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Williams is checked in. Jones from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. The dude's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Yep, it counts. The dude's got 34.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep. That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
The Nuggets shooting not great, 40% for the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones up top, covered by Vassell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. San Antonio's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Vassell outside. Here's the dude. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Okeke in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to the dude. Fires away from outside. And they get it back. Castle nails the wide-open jump shot. Castle's got 19 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Murray. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
You know, even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's the dude. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's the dude. And the shot goes in. The dude's got 40 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Hawkins kicks to Anunoby. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Now here's Gordon. Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the triple. The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent is always.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
Welcome to the 2K TV Rap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And checking out his splits, you can tell he's taken more of a backseat in their offensive game plan the last 10 games. His usage rate isn't as high, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a stretch of fatigue.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 4-man spot. And for the Thunder, 2 Jalen Williams out there for them. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Lee in at the 2. Well, Doris, the past few seasons, we've seen some teams go all in on star power with little to show for it in the end.
B.A., thank you for making this point, because we have seen teams mortgage their future in order to just put a collection of stars together, and it is so rare that it works out or turns into a championship. To me, it's always about balancing out your roster. Yes, you need stars to win in the NBA, but you need the right complementary pieces around those stars to come away with a championship.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Williams. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Over Castle. Williams misses. Here's the dude. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Spurs. Off target with the 3. Here's the dude. He's covered by Holmgren. Wembanyama, the pass to the dude. Pass to Castle. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Lee. Outside, Williams. The 3 from Holmgren. That shot is off. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Holmgren with the block.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Chet Holmgren, making his defensive presence felt.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far, and the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Puts it up off the inbound. Blocked again!
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Right side, Williams.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Williams. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's the dude. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Outside Wembanyama. Out to the wing. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lee on the wing. To the wing, right side. Now here's Holmgren. Still no points. From deep three-point range, Williams can't get that one to fall.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's the dude. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Webb. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Webb's got 5.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
To the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Topic is checked in for Oklahoma City, and he sinks the second. Thunder trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio with a rebound. And with their last win, they tied that epic Lakers streak of 33 straight victories set back in 71 and 72. You have to wonder how long they can possibly keep this up.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
To the paint. Here's the dude. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
San Antonio leading by 14. Inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
No, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Topic. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Blazers. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. The crossover. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai, creating a bucket? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude in their last time out against the Nuggets was lights out. He contributed 42 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. Taking a look at Denver, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Now here's Holmgren, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Deflected! And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Outside, Williams. From the arc.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Wembanyama, the pass to the dude. Can't get it to fall.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And there's the drive. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Williams on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the inside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Webb passes to Valentine. Knocks down the triple. And the Spurs lead by 20.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Williams. And the layup falls.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Pass to the dude. To the left wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Valentine. Here's Webb. He buries it from 3. Webb's got 8.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Holmgren. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. He's off on that one. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they're feeling great, a 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And for San Antonio, we've got Jeremy Sohan, and it's the dude in at the 1 spot. Goes up off the inbound, and he takes it up and lays it in. 10 points for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
He drops it from range.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Can't hit from in close. Thunder trail by 18. Trent outside. Pass to Topic. Here's Holmgren. The layup off target. San Antonio has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Here's the dude. Back to Sohan. Over Trent. And Sohan gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 20.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Lee's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Castle's checked in for Valentine. Here's Topic. 7 points in the game. No good on the triple. Here's the dude. Pass to Dennis. And here's Vassell. Here's the dude. He's got 10. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Thunder trail by 18. Down low. Here's Topic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Topic has got 7 points for the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Williams is checked in for Trent. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Top of the key. Dennis with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Sohan outside. Here's the dude. Williams defending. Here's the dude. It's stolen away. Here's Topic. 9 points in the game. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Dennis. Off target from outside. Thunder trail by 18. Outside, Williams. Holmgren, the pass to Lee. Back to Holmgren. Here's Lee. He's scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. It's deflected. And he recovers it. Williams misses.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Great open look there. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Dennis gets the bucket.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. Stephon Castle is second.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Pass to Topic. There's the triple. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Castle. Goes back up. No good on the layup. Thunder trail by 19. Topic for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And that one's good. Webb's got 10 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Lee. Still without a bucket.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
The dude's shot is off.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Topic. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land. 12 points for him.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. Pass to Lee. Williams from long range. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 17. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The three is up. And it's Webb with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's the dude. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's the dude. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. The dude's got 11 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Shot is up. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
There's the drive. The dude's shot is off. Thunder trail by 18. Outside, Williams. Here's Lee. No points yet. Outside, Williams. Pass to Williams. Here's Lee. The rebound by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 19.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Here's the dude. And that's not going to go. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break.
And for that game against the 76ers, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. 2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. Then it's Chet Holmgren, then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Thunder trail by 20. Pass to Williams. Here's Lee.
Get there, get there.
Outside, Williams. Lee, the pass to Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. From 15 feet away. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. To the inside. Tries from 6 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And the Thunder shooting 41% in this game. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside, Williams. Holmgren, the pass to Lee. Gets the three to fall. Lee's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Pass to the dude. Second chance effort. It's good. The dude's got 23.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Outside, Williams. Poke loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. 3-on-3. Here's Webb. And the layup is good off the glass. Webb's got 12.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
San Antonio leading by 19. The dude passes to Webb. Now Wembanyama. Pass to the dude. And it's Lee with the rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's the dude. 23 points in the game. Castle for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Lee. Pass to Williams. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Holmgren with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Cat from range.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
San Antonio leading by 15. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at San Antonio, they are holding down the number 1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And of course, Oklahoma City, pretty far behind right now.
Right now for the Thunder, sometimes it looks like they just want the season to end. I mean, it's been one struggle after another all year, and they're really not appearing to have any fun out there, too.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
Here's the dude. The shot no good. Thunder trail by 13. Here's Lee. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
SGA using that size.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Williams finds Holmgren. Williams with the screen. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Here's the dude. Up and in on the layup. The dude's got 10 points in just the second half.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Lee. Three-pointer. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Vassell's shot is good.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Topic is checked in for Lee. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Valentine's checked in. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. San Antonio with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the dude. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The dude passes to Valentine. Here's the dude. Here's Dennis. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Topic. Pass to Holmgren. Williams on the wing. Back to Holmgren. Big tip, throwing it down.
Well, Holmgren understands how to play in pick and roll. Set the screen, roll hard, make sure your teammate delivers.
Pass to Dennis. Here's the dude. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. The dude's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He got a piece of it.
Phenomenal defense. The long arms of Vassell helping him come up with that block.
Here's Dennis. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Dennis has gotten his second bucket on the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And the Spurs making a change here. Spurs lead by 15. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
.149 left in the third. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And he makes it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's the dude. 1:21 left in the third. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. The dude's got 36 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Topic for three. Got a hand on it. Pass to Dennis. Here's the dude. Holmgren with the block. Here's Topic. He's got 13. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Offline from the top of the key. Here's the dude. He's got 36 points. Count it. The dude's got 38 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Valentine with the rebound. Spurs lead by 20. Here's the dude. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's the dude. And another one.
Another outstanding night for him. But, you know, what's new?
Tying the mark for second most 40-point games ever. He's on a mission.
Which is how you describe Michael Jordan, who he just pulled even with. No one in this league has a more singular focus to dominate from start to finish.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Spurs out in front, running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the power forward.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And Oklahoma City shooting about 43% in this one. Pass to Williams. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
Trent, he's checked in for Waters. Pass to Williams. Here's Topic. Tries it from the block. Tipped. And he gets it back. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's the dude. And he drops it in from the low post. The dude's got 44.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
He shoots. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Castle. Castle's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Williams. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's the dude. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Topic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Left side Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Outside, Williams. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Topic. Outside, Williams. Vassell with the rebound.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Here's Topic. Back to Williams. Looking to get back on track. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. Oklahoma City making a switch here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 16-6 run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one at the line is good. Topic is checked in for Oklahoma City. Good on both. The Thunder have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
The dude passes to Davison. And there's a 3-second violation. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 41% in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
That's what I'm talking about. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. Let's keep this winning streak going.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Victor Wembanyama.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Embiid is out there with Alexander. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Burks in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, Castle is out there with the dude. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Dennis in at the center, filling out the middle. Now with a fair amount of the season already completed, RJ, what storylines have stood out so far to you?
Well, it's really the players that have made the leap into stardom. But look, the season is far from over, and I'm curious to see if these guys can continue to get better.
Here's the dude. Over to the wing. Dennis passes to Wembanyama. No good on the three. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics in Boston.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the three. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's McCain. Can't connect from short range.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
From deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
And the three ball is good. Booker's got 8.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Alexander. His last outing, he had 8 points. Embiid kicks to Booker. Pulls it from the elbow. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Pass to Castle. There's a screen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
I see you.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's the dude. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wembanyama's got his second basket. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Embiid. He gets that one.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Here's the dude. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pass to McCain. So here's Burks. On the wing, Booker. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
And Booker kicks to Embiid. Back to Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And coming in as a four-spacing 2-guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage. This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Here's the dude. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 5. And Booker kicks to Alexander. From 11 feet away, rebound San Antonio. Here's the dude, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Booker. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Okay, look, when you play aggressively, you can really get to the line. Just ask him. He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Here's Castle. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Here's McCain. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. With the drive, and that one good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Gary. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And here's Booker. He's got 12. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Castle. It's stolen. Here's McCain. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Now here's Booker, trailing here by 8. 3-pointer by Embiid. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Here's Castle. The dude passes to Wembanyama. The shot. Booker pulls it in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Got that one up quick. Now just a 3-point San Antonio lead. Driving to the basket. They get it back. Poked away. Here's McCain. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against the Thunder was outstanding. He tallied 50 points, and his passing was phenomenal with a ton of assists. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
So it's San Antonio now, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Booker kicks to Alexander. Pass to Embiid. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Spurs. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Booker kicks to Embiid. Back to Booker. Shot to stop the run. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Booker's got 15 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And that one's good, the dude.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Booker the pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Connects from 3-point range.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
And that one's good, the dude.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And so it's San Antonio, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Right here.
Spurs leading by 16. They've got Castle. And Wembanyama's out there with Devin Vassell. And it's the dude. That's the San Antonio 5. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The three-pointer is right on target.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Maxey looking it over. Now here's Embiid. D right on him. A rebound by the Spurs.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
To the middle. No good with the layup.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
To the inside. Here's Castle. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
For San Antonio, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. That's good from Castle. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
On defense, the Spurs, they lead by 24, their biggest margin. Maxey, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to McCain. Trying to end the drought. Buries it from three-point range. Alexander's got 6.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The dude. Another shot. Vassell outside. Here's the dude. Clock at 6. Pass to Castle. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. Jacks up a 3. McCain's shot is off. McCain's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Wembanyama. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's the dude. He's covered by Maxey. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Doubled by Maxey. Here's Castle. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
Here's the dude. And the basket is good. The dude's got 26.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Now Embiid. 10 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Here's the dude. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the 4th quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Booker with it. Taking a look at the 76ers. Alexander is out there with Embiid. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's McCain in at the 2. Down low. Here's the dude. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Booker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. McCain's shot is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's the dude, and he uses the glass on the layup. The dude's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Booker with no one around, and a miss there on the triple.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's Gary, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Spurs have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Booker with a deep 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Pass to Burks. And here's Embiid. Sinks the three-pointer. Embiid's got 15.
You must respect Embiid's range as a defender. He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
Here's Castle. 10 points for him. Six on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's the dude. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Booker, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Wembanyama. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 18.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Victor Wembanyama. He's around 14 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass. And it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. Alexander grabs the board. Alexander's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the dude. His three-pointer's off the mark. Philadelphia's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Booker's got 27 points.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Number 1, the Spurs.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Valentine comes in for Victor Wembanyama.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to McCain. Back to Booker. Bank shot, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And that one's good, the dude. The dude's got 10 points here in the second half.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Now here's Embiid. 15 points in the game. Pass to McCain. There's the screen. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's the dude. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Alexander. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Axie's checked in for Joel Embiid. And that one falls for Alexander. Spurs leading by 21. And here's Booker, the dude out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Dennis in at the 4. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And here's Booker from the arc. Unable to get that one.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Pass to Dennis. Here's the dude. And that one, good. The dude's got 38 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Outside, Maxey. Booker the pass to Waters. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. The layup missed.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And another one.
It's unreal. Reaching second all-time in 40-point games.
Everything runs through him offensively, as it should.
And now he's looking up at Wilt Chamberlain, no less, who's atop this list. You wonder how long it'll take before this guy is number 1.
Booker, no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Pass to Dennis. No good with the triple. The 76ers trail by 21. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's foul number 2 for him. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He knows every possession is critical now. Here's Alexander. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Maxey. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the inside, here's the dude, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Outside, Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. And it's the Spurs ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Here's the dude. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Maxey finds Booker. Over Castle. Booker, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's when you're gonna get it. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Really left alone that time. Maxey's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by San Antonio.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth, and got it! Another basket.
And here we go again. Another spectacular night for him.
You love the challenge he's taken on, don't you? Trying to reach the 5th most 50-point games in a single season. I mean, just incredible. Here's the dude. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Philadelphia with the ball. Outside, Maxey. Booker outside. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maxey puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Sometimes he can force them to foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And San Antonio has possession. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
And that one is good.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes, really anything in that set.
Pass to the dude. The teardrop falls in. The dude's got 56 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And Booker kicks to Embiid. They set the pick. Shot from the wing. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Embiid's got 19 points.
Nice looking jumper for Embiid. So fluid for a guy his size.
Pass to Castle. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Good on the triple. 24 points for him.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid inside. No good off the back of the rim. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the dude.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Booker outside. Rebounded by Dennis.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Alexander. Defended by Wembanyama. Embiid kicks to Alexander. Inside, here's Booker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Booker's got 33 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
All right, baby, let's get down.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Toronto Raptors. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill. Well, Grant, before ringing in the new year, we've got basketball to tend to. Can it be hard for players to stay focused?
Not really. I mean, these guys know they have a job to do. Maybe later they'll take part in all the festivities, but for now, it's all business.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. We've got Barnes. He's out there with Neesmith. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. Melton misses. Here's Dennis. Pass to the dude. The ball's knocked loose. Left side, Neesmith. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And it's all from three-point range.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's the dude. Melton covers. 5 on the clock. He was all alone on that one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Barnes finds Melton. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's the dude. Softly drops in the floater. The dude's got his second basket on the night.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Melton. San Antonio with a rebound. And as their amazing winning streak continues, this is a story that's gone beyond sports. It's captured the entire country's attention.
Well, this squad has been on an unreal tear through the competition to this point. No question, this is going to end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks that we have ever seen. How far can these guys go? And what's going to be the factor in the game that ends this streak? That's going to be interesting.
The three from Barnes. Rebounded by Castle.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's the dude. Melton covers. And he buries his first look.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Raptors trail by 7. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Melton on the wing, averaging around 6 a game. 5 to shoot.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound. This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Number 1, San Antonio.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Pass to Barnes. And here's Melton. Here's Neesmith. Will it go? Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Branham passes to Barnes. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Dennis. Jacks up a 3. And no good. Raptors trail by 6. Neesmith passes to Barnes. Here's Branham from behind the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's the dude. Rebound Toronto. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Neesmith. Back to Melton. Outside Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Barnes passes to Branham. Back to Barnes. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just owning the painted area.
Raptors trail by 6. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Aaron Nesmith, and it's Walton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Nesmith passes to Walton. Here's Clinton. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The Deuce. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Walker, he's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Reed. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Klintman. Knocks it down from distance. Klintman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Yes, it's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Raptors trail by 6. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. To the right side. Here's Clinton. The shot won't fall. Sohan outside. Here's the dude. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. Right side, Nesmith. Pass to Klintman. Lets it fly. Sohan with a rebound.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the 76ers, put on a show. He ended up with 58 points, and he was very efficient with his shooting, with a solid percentage in both field goals and free throws. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
4 on the clock. And they're pushing it up. Here's Castle, and he dunks it down.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Nearly halfway through the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Raptors. Their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up.
Well, for the Raptors, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The Dude's shot is off. Raptors trail by 10. Out left to the wing. Back to Nesmith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nesmith's got 11.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to the Dude. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. The Dude's got 8 here in this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's the Goretz. Here's Reed. Off target with a jump hook. Spurs lead by 11. Over to the left wing. Pass to the Dude. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Klintman. Inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
That one drops for him. The Dude's got 22 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Now here's Nesmith. 11 points in the game. Fires the 3. No luck on that one.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
To the inside, the Dude goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 24 points for him.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Outside Reed. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Vassell outside. Pass to the Dude. Vassell outside. Right wing. 5 on the clock. From the top of the key. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Here's Klintman. To the wing, right side. Right side Reed. Pass to Klintman. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Klintman's got 5 points now this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's the Dude. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. The Spurs, number 1.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
And he drops the first. So both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And here's Barnes. He's got 5. Pass to Brenham. Takes a 3. The Dude with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Melton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Davison. Back to Wembanyama. Here's the Dude. 26 points for him. Here's Dennis. Misses the three. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Spurs. And so it's San Antonio. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey folks, as we get going with our halftime recap, first order of business, the injury status report.
The Raptors' depth is being challenged. Unfortunately, Brandon Ingram is hurt, a gigantic loss. He could score when you got nothing going. He can play point forward, he can handle the basketball, he can set his teammates up. They can't make up this production with one guy.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the San Antonio Spurs.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And so here is Toronto, and after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Castle in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Going inside, count the basket. The dude's got 28.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside for Wembanyama. Nails it from 3. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there. All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's the dude. Melton covers. The dude gets the bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Melton, right side. Here's Castle. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Count it. He has 7.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Barnes passes to Melton. To the wing on the left. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. There's Neesmith with a 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Here's the dude. Melton covers. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Toronto calls timeout. Right side Barnes. Pass to Branham. Launches it. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's the dude. Here's Dennis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Branham. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's Barnes on the wing. Clock is at 3. For 3. And again, Toronto, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Roy. Now Melton. Outside Barnes. Beyond the arc. That one is off. Spurs shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Dennis gets the bucket. Dennis has got 6 here in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Barnes passes to Neesmith. And again, no good by Toronto. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's the dude. To the left wing. Here's Dennis. Let's go with a 3. Barnes with the rebound. Now here's Melton. To snap the cold streak. Sinks it from distance. Melton's got 13.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
2 points. That one goes.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Outside Neesmith. To the left side wing. Here's Roy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Valentine. Reed with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Neesmith. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. Now Wembanyama. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's the dude. Give him 39. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup. The dude's got 15 points here in the second half.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Roy. Now here's Neesmith. Here's Clinton. He's got 5. Plenty of space. And Neesmith gets it to go. Neesmith's got 17. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Valentine passes to the dude. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. The Spurs, second.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And for Toronto, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. Now Walker to the middle. Here's Clinton. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's the dude. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. The dude's got 45 points. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Up top, Walker. Pass to Clinton. And here's Walker. Hey, expanding his range. That one no good. Here's the dude. Walker pulls down the board. Here's Toronto with the ball. Ball stolen. Here's Sohan. And he lays it up and in. He's got 9.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Walker passes to Reed. And again, Toronto, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And that one's good. Webb.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Outside Walker. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Well, the Spurs shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. And how about we check the numbers for Victor Wembanyama?
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the 3-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Hauser, he's checked in for Toronto. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Raptors shooting a low 29% since halftime. 59 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clinton. And it's Webb with a rebound. Webb's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the dude. Banked it in off the glass. The dude's got 48.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Outside Reed. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Reed's got 7 points in the game.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. With a 9-footer, and again it's San Antonio converting.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
To the paint. No good with a layup. Here's the dude. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so the San Antonio Spurs, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Toronto ends up going with a new group. San Antonio calls timeout. They lead by 46.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for the dude.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
So for the Raptors right now, we've got DeAnthony Melton. Scotty Barnes is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Roy in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP. There he is. He's about to tear it up.
I was trying to make a joke. 100-0.
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this. Take a look. Let us know what you think.
We're a great offensive team, but I don't feel like we've unlocked our top gear yet. And I want to push us as far as I can to show the world that we're the best of the best.
That's a lot of pressure to put on yourself. If you choose this goal, we're going to be testing you against the league's top defenses.
Well, to get to where we need to go, we need to be elite against the elite. There's no other way.
That's going to take a supreme level of focus. Trying to level up from where we're at, that means eliminating mistakes and executing flawlessly.
And that's what I'm all about. Perfection by any means necessary.
Then let's get to work.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
It's going in!
What up, Coach?